If you have $1,000 right now in your bank account, you could take advantage of a lot of opportunities that most people don't. I'm not some guru. I'm not going to sell you a dream. I'm a real brother. I've literally got myself in the last year negative $70,000 out of debt, and I have a six-figure net worth. We're going to really go through real practical things. We can get you where you want to be. Because I'm telling you right now, every dollar you have can work for you and should be working for you. You work hard for your money, so you want to make sure your money is working hard for you. All right. So let's get its foundation. Let's start building financial independence. If you're new to the channel, my name is James Strong. I make videos about trading the futures market, investing in the stock market, and personal finances. We trade to grow our capital. We invest to build wealth over the long term, and none of that's possible without having good personal finances. We don't trade or invest. We trade and invest. Let's go ahead and jump into it, man. Let's jump into it. So all our money needs to go to work. Every dollar that we make is a soldier. It's a freedom soldier. All of us, including myself, we are on our own individual journeys to create financial security, financial independence, and financial freedom. All of them are different. I'll break them all down, but all of these are different. All right. Number one, now this applies whether you have 1,000 extra. For this example, I'm going to assume you have 1,000 extra. But if you have 1,000 to your name, obviously the first portion is going to apply more to you. You know what I'm saying? So this works for both. First and foremost, we need to put our money to work. Now, most people think when they get a little extra money, they're trying to think about how they can invest it and whatnot. And this sounds good. And this is what, truthfully, the big institutions and the banks want you to think because they make money. But what they don't tell you is they take your money and they go give it to people like me who can give them a return on their investment, or guys, established in the industry for decades, that old gray hair money. They go give it to them to make money. So just putting it in the bank or trying to go buy some Bitcoin or stuff like that, or endeavor to invest in when you don't have that money to lose is not the first step you want to do. It is a step, but it's not the first step. All right. So the first step, we need to take our money and put it in the safest place possible. I put my money, and I encourage all the people who, follow me and my students, right? Put your money in a high yield savings account. This is the simplest, tried and true way, right? So the first thing we want to do is we want to rock with banks that rock with us. We done with the Bank of Americas. We done with the Wells Fargos and all them giving 0.01% of our money, right? Let's go get a high yield savings account where we can generate whatever, a little bit, a few percentage points under whatever the interest rates are currently. So, right now it's about 4 point something on average for a high yield savings account. That's money right there every month just for your money being in the bank sitting the same thing it's doing now. But instead of getting nothing currently, now you can start getting a little piece of money. So let's go find you a good option for a high yield savings account. This is a very low risk option to grow your money while also keeping your money accessible. So when you're growing wealth, you want to have, especially your financial security bucket, you want to have that money freed up because, things happen, right? You may want to put a down payment on your home. You may want to get a car. You may need to repair some stuff, right? You want to have your money liquid so you can easily access it, but it still needs to be moving. So this is the safest way we can do that, all right? Second step, we need to begin to invest in ourselves. We need to now go start to get resources, go buy books, go buy courses, go buy things that can expand our mind, learn to trade, learn to invest for the long term, learn books on personal finances and the psychology of money. Psychology of money is a real thing. And for anybody who listens to me for trading or anything like that, investing period, but trading, money psychology is a real thing. I had to study that because I realized I had limiting beliefs because of how I grew up when I was looking to get better at my trading. So I've worked with trading psychologists and things like that along early in my journey, especially the first 18 months. They really helped me speed up my learning curve, and I was able to learn about myself. And not just because of that, but that was a piece of it. But also the work I've done. I've studied human psychology for years and years and years. So I know a lot how the human brain works and how people work. Invest in that. Invest in your own personal growth. It's not just a course to go spend money to spend it. No, like I said, read these books, understand how you move, understand your motives. This is where we can begin to invest in ourselves, because when we begin to do this stuff, it's going to directly impact our ability to grow our wealth. Before you can make money, you need to actually know how you are as a person. because some people won't say it, and a lot of people won't say it, but I'll say it, right? Just because you make money doesn't mean you'll keep money. Two different things. So once you understand how you are, you can make money and keep it. But a lot of people can make it, but they end up blowing it on things. You know, they might can make an extra $200,000 a year, but they blow it on stuff. Maybe they have vices so they can't control. That's not impressive. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that we're growing in this aspect, in this regard, to help ourselves to help generate income. And this right here is going to help us generate income outside of our 9-to-5s. So we can do this simultaneously as well. You do not have to take this leap of faith and jump ship and jump in the water. You can, by all means, that's where you're at in your journey, but you can do both. But this is the time to start investing in yourself. The next step, we need to start making active money. This is a time to learn how to trade. We need to learn how to trade the market so we can start to grow capital, because $1,000 is not enough to get free. And even if we only have $1,000 a month, no matter what these gurus or whatever want to tell you on the internet, $1,000 a month in an index fund is a great start, but it's not enough. It's not enough. We cannot rely on that. And if you have not seen the prices of goods and services and inflation, go look right now. You can look up all the reports and things. That is not enough to combat inflation unless you want to retire at 7 years old when you can barely move. If you want to get retired and financially independent early, then we have to start to learn a skill like trading. All my resources in my description. Go get them, learn about that, and then stay tuned as well, because I do have things coming soon. I've had a lot of y'all asking me for help. So I am in the works of creating something. Just know that. But I will be here to help. So other people help as well. You know, I can't speak for them, but I know I'm genuine. All right. Learn to trade the markets. This will help not only generate income, this will help with your long-term investments as well, because you will learn to look at the markets from a different standpoint and how they truly are. This right here is one of the biggest keys, because now you can keep your job and you can make money along with other things we're talking about. This doesn't affect how you have your money in a high yield savings account. This doesn't affect how, you're reading books and courses. This is an additional thing. So this is why I'm big on using the word and. A lot of people think you have to trade or invest or start this thing. No, you can do both. You can do all of them. You can do and, just in the proper sequence and order. All right. So this is where we're going to learn to execute strategies that are specifically designed to help us achieve active income. All right. And we're going to grow our income. Once we have extra income coming in, I know you're like, oh man, now it's the time to invest this money. No, now it's time to get out of bondage. So keep your job. We got our job income. Keep your job. We now have our money's already working. So we have another stream of income, no matter how big or how small. We have another stream of income. Now we have another stream coming. Even if the stream is not going yet. Trading is not something, and I'm an honest, straightforward person. I'm telling you right now, trading isn't something that you just get lucky with and in 6 months you making unlimited money. That's not real. I'm not trying to sell you a dream. I'm here to help people really make money. Like, it does not work like that. You can drastically cut your learning curve, but it's not this thing where, like, if you need the money like now, go find you something else to do. Like, I'm not one of them guys where I want to make a fee or money, whatever. I'm not even trying to say on nothing. You feel me? Like, I'm giving you real advice. There's love right here. You family, if you're watching this. Don't try to trade if you need money. Now, obviously it's a business. Realize it takes time to get the money you want to get. And even then, like, for me, I'm not making $100,000, dollars or whatever a month, but like, I make good money. I'm able to help my family and add income streams. Great. To get where I want to get, take more time, more reps, more repetitions, more iterations. So it takes time. But now that we have this, the money we are generating from our trading, we can get it enough to where we can start paying down debt. And this is exactly what I did. And I started attacking debt. I didn't buy anything new. I didn't buy a new car. We didn't upgrade our living situation, our living standards, because I have a long-term plan that I'm working for myself and my family. All right. So we live the exact same and continue to live the exact same. Because I always say I'm confident in myself as a man and as a person. I'm not living for the next man up the street. You feel me? I'm living for me. Let's get out of bondage. Use that income to pay off debt and get free. All right. Get quick wins. Pay off the small loans first. Start to snowball it. And when you pay your credit cards off, cut them up. If you're not responsible, cut them up. Don't use them unless you're responsible. And only only if you're using it for like mileage or something like that. Use it until you get that perk. Don't use it again. Get that bonus, get that miles, and then lock the card, cut the card up, whatever. Use them. Don't let them use you. You feel me? So get rid of all temptation like that so you can avoid further bondage. Student loans, everything. Don't wait for the government to keep lying to you talking about they're going to do some student loan forgiveness or whatnot. Oh, but you heard somebody cousin knew they friend, sister, stepsister got their loans forgiven. Guess what? They gonna get your ass. You keep doing that. All right. The interest is gonna build, and you want to have I'm telling you, man, you don't understand how freeing it is to be debt free. It's so freeing knowing that like you have that space to be able to maneuver how you want because you don't owe anybody anything, and you have money and financial security. It's a great feeling. Now we're going to get this financial independence money now. So, I'm talking from experience. Like I said, I'm not some guru. I'm a man looking to help my people out. You feel me? So this is real advice to you now. I can't do the work for you, but I can lead you to water. I can't make you drink it. And the final thing we want to do is now, once we have all these things in place, right? We done put our money to work. So we done got this early confidence up front. Because I guarantee you, most people don't even have a high yield saving account. They got their money in Bank of America or something. Or statistically, they're living paycheck to paycheck. So, it wouldn't even matter, right? You got your money in the high yield savings. You invest in yourself, have a certain portion of your income you allocate into books, courses, things like that. Educate yourself, magazines, whatever it is, right? Educational app subscriptions, man. You already know, modern times, man. But use something to invest in yourself, learn about yourself, grow your skill set. You learned to trade. Now you can generate a steady income source. Now we're getting out of debt. Now is the time to invest for the long run. That's the time. I'm not saying you can't have a portion that's going to your index fund, right? Early on, but it needs to be a portion, be capped. But now, since we're out of debt, you got to think that same energy and effort we were putting to get out of debt, now we're putting into investing ourselves. Now we're putting into assets like stocks. We're putting into commodities. We're putting into artwork. We're putting into all these things that we can generate income from our own business endeavors, other business endeavors if we're able to buy a piece. I personally recommend, not that, right? I prefer stocks, trading, and then whatever your own business is, right? Focus on that. Don't try to be a business picker or whatnot. But this is how we generate income. It's not hard, and not even just income, right? But this is how you grow wealth. This is how you get financially free. It's not hard, but it does take sacrifice. It does take discipline. So make sure you follow these things. As always, all my resources in my description below. If you like making money, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you don't like making money, then don't subscribe. It's that simple. Much love.